Right, hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. I thought because I'm so impressed with this Aqua Marina Aircat 335, which is available from Maelstrom online, I was going to give you an idea of how I've set it up. So, right, with this particular boat, the Aqua Marina Aircat 335, which I'm not sponsored by, I bought it with my own money, has a high pressure air floor and two sponsons. It's got two chambers in each sponson and one chamber in the air floor, and you put up to 15 psi, so it's a high pressure floor. Now this is perfectly capable of doing day boating and having it in the boot of your car. That's no problem at all. It blows up quite small and roll it up, but I'm 62 years old and I'm getting too old for all that sort of thing, and I had this little trailer, so I've actually adapted this trailer to suit the boat. But what I'm about to show you doesn't mean it needs a trailer. So the first thing, obviously, I have the oars attached like that, which is standard. I've bought myself a cheap set of launching wheels that I think I got off Amazon, eBay or somewhere like that, AliExpress. They were about 55 quid and they're pretty good. I put a little bit of foam in there to stop them rattling. Now it's lashed onto the boat, onto the trailer. It's on the bunks there and then strapped down there, and that holds it on, and I've just put that around to stop the wheels from rattling. Right, so the next thing I've done with the Aircat, again this is useful and it's got nothing to do with a I'll get the other way because of the sun, nothing to do with the fact that it's on a trailer, is there are holes there in the transom. So I got a bit of old webbing, or you could use anything, a bit of rope. I passed it through there, an old bit of pipe, and those are handles. Now they're tight at the moment because they're being used to strap it on the trailer, but they're just some lifting handles that are really useful. So where else can I go? Now clearly the engine isn't on, so I'm running this with either a 9.8 horsepower Tohatsu 2-stroke, or what I found is an incredible combo is the 15 horsepower Yamaha 2-stroke all short shaft. So what I'll do is, so you've got to imagine the engine's on there. So the engine's on there. This does go quite quickly, so you need to strap stuff down. So my fuel tank, which is the one I use, which is a 12-litre fuel tank, that's actually empty at the moment, I strap around the handles through there, although I actually connect it to a handle bit on the engine which isn't on, and that will hold the fuel tank in position. It's empty at the moment. I've got a canoe seat, which were out of our Ittywit canoe, because I've found I like sitting forward. I can sit cross-legged, I'm quite good at that, sitting facing forward with the tiller here, with it on an extension, a tiller extension, and that works. Or you can swivel in that and sit crossways. The other thing I use is, this is just bungeed to here. This is an Amazon Basics computer bag, and I use this for all my camera equipment, my phone, anything you want that you want looked after. Now it is not waterproof, so you can put things in plastic bags if you wanted, but I find that works very well. I have those in all my boats. Moving to the front, and I'll carry on with the other bits. So we've got effectively a dry bag here, which was a Lomo dry bag. It's like a dry duffel bag come rucksack, so that's all strapped on using just webbing straps and carabiners, and I've done it so that the zip is this side clearly, so I can get at stuff when I'm in the boat. And also here, for example, you'd put your phone in there and your other bits and pieces in there, so none of that will fly out. The seat is tied across there, and when you get in it you can lean back a bit, but you position the seat and the weight of your seat sort of holds it okay. That's not the best configuration, and I might want to work on that a little bit, and it needs actually to come closer here, but that does work. You've got this to hold on to, that's just a spare strap. And then moving here, what I've done is the rope that comes with the Aqua Marina, which is fixed to these 2 points here, that's just like that for transport, but I've tied it in a big knot there, which is the length at which I can hold on to when it's going fast. This blue rope is a blue rope that I've fixed also to there with two carabiners, which are it's very good. That's a bit of pipe insulation that I've put on it. That's very good for when you're towing the boat on the wheels. And also what I've done is I've attached a bit of strap there to the winch of the old trailer, and that holds the boat down. It needs a couple more clicks, so that holds the boat down on the trailer in combination with these ratchet straps. They're the single continuous ratchet strap they're called, and tomorrow I'm just going to work on a simple method to fit my light board and so on. But yeah, that works really well. I've had it out like that twice in that configuration. It's a one-person configuration. Indoors is not the best favourite of the little fast boats, because she says you get wet, and you do get a bit wet. But I think this is really, if you want to use it as a fun boat, I think it's a one-person boat. I'm quite big. I'm a big bloke, 6 foot odd, and quite fat. Too fat, frankly. You could have a person sit there, and that would counterbalance it. But I think these are a one-person boat. They run really well with a one person in them. You can see that I don't use the seats that are supplied. You could use the seats that come supplied, but to me they're too high and you feel a bit vulnerable, and I like sitting on the floor. The reason you raise yourself up a little bit is because your bum don't get as nearly as wet. And for launching, I haven't tried it off the trailer yet. I think it will work well either as a traditional launch into water, or there might be a way I can flip the wheels down and take it off without putting the trailer in the water and launch that way. Right, so there we are. Thanks for watching, and that is my setup of the Aqua Marina Aircat 335. And once again, I can't say how much I like these old Amazon Basics computer bags. The zips don't seem to get a problem with the salt, and I just use them in all my boats. I put carabiners on them so I can hook them onto bits on other boats, and I've got one for each boat. It's got keys in, it's got everything like that. You can zip it up and it keeps it safe. Okay, thanks for watching the Aqua Marina Aircat 335 my boat setup. Right, with her indoors help, I've just revised how I fix the seat. So the bit from the seat goes through there. I've tied a bit of this beautiful strap that I've got left over on it, and that just ties there, and you can tie it off there to the height, length you want, so that the backrest works. Obviously you need your fat ass in the seat to make this work. I could possibly get a bit of Velcro, but Velcro doesn't seem to stick very well here, but I could try it. And the same this side, so the bit from the seat runs through there, and through there, that you can tie off so that your backrest works. And that, I think, is quite a good setup. Once again, thanks for watching.